Jamon. We're going swimming. This isn't good. It's like a bobsleigh, look. It's like a bobsleigh. Right, ready to rumble. Apologies, let's go. On you go, folks, on you go, on you go, on you go. Wow. That is pretty impressive. I think we've doubled the population of Kendal. Good work, Dale, good work. Right then, those of you in the group chat here, I'm just going to have to start vlogging, so apologies if I start talking waffle more than normal. Right then folks, you join us on a very wet Saturday in late October. We are in Kendal and this is for the cancelled Patreon meetup. It has had biblical floods all up here in the Lake District, so we had a little vote to see whether or not people wanted to go ahead or not, and the overwhelming vote was to cancel it. However, there was a die-hard group of about a dozen people that all said, yeah, no, come on, let's just go for it anyway. So we decided, right, we'll push on, British spirit, we'll give it a bash. So I've turned up this morning, late as usual, and there's probably, I don't know, 25, 30 bikes here. Cracking effort. Thank you very much to everybody that's turned up. Simon Weir's with us. He's plotted a little route. So we're now off to explore the wet Lake District. We've already got sort of split up, so hopefully the drop-off marker system is going to work, then we'll all get back together again. Nationals! So I've got no idea about the route. Simon sent it to me on Cali there this morning, just as we all met up, but I haven't really had a chance to have a good look at it, so I don't really know where we're going. It's going to be good anyway though, isn't it folks? Left at 3 o'clock this morning, myself and Adam from Kent, rode on up, there we go, look, good effort, like it. Yeah, we left at sort of 3 o'clock this morning for the ride up. Wasn't too bad down in Kent actually, weather was okay, but certainly as we got further north it got wetter and colder, and I'm afraid Adam and I arrived soaking wet. Well, actually not too bad, it's just my gloves are soaking wet, but cold. I've got some heated kit coming from Case. Oh, I could have done with that this weekend, I tell you. But anyway, it's not going to dampen the spirits. Let's go. We've got probably about 8 or 9 of us, I think, in the intercom folks on the Cardos, and I'm trying to record the chat.
Yeah. In December.
So you folks watching, you're probably wondering, what are these clan meetups? What's this all about? Well, it's not the pointy hat, white gown brigade. The clan is our little group that we have over on Patreon. Again, Patreon, I know it's quite divisive, not everybody likes it. However, some of you lovely people do. And to be perfectly honest with you, I could not do this full time without the support everyone gives over on Patreon. So I'll try to give as much back as I can, and we arrange these meetups. Try to go all around the country, so we'll pick a place, everyone gets a vote on it on Patreon. We've been, well, Lake District was the first one, remember, with Pheasant Gate. That didn't end too well. The second one was up in North Yorkshire Moors. Pete English organised that one for us, and then this one's back to the Lake District's round 2. Hopefully no pheasants involved. But the plan for next year is we're going to try and do a lot more of these. There's a good little group formed over on the private Facebook group, and everyone seems quite keen to get either days ride outs or weekend ride outs. So if you fancy getting involved folks, check out the links down below and come on over. I think there's well over 20 bikes here today. Not quite Dickie Vegas standards, but considering it's Halloween weekend, on what was supposed to be a cancelled meetup. It's not a bad turnout at all. Thank you very much to all of you that have come along. It's a little bit moist. Oh, you gotta love British weather. Good work, Mr. English. Good work. Good work. Ah, nice. Submarine GS. Sorry if it's a bit drafty, folks. I've got to ride with my visor up at the moment because it's steaming up. I have to sort my pin lock out. So here you go, folks. This is the drop-off marker system. That's how it all works. Brilliant. Good work. If you don't know how it works, folks, drop-off marker system, you always have the same person leading the ride, and then you'll always have the same person at the back. And it helps if you can have somebody who's easily identifiable, either if they're wearing like a high-vis jacket or really distinctive clothing, lid, bike, anything like that, anything that really stands out. But the group has to know who is the tail end Charlie, that person at the back. And then the way the drop-off marker system works, as you're riding along, the person at the very front, when you make a change off of like the main road, so say we're riding along up here, and then say we go to take a junction on the left, say we're going to take this one, then I would point out, I would make that turn, and I would let the person behind me know that they have to mark that point. So then number 2 in the convoy, they will stop somewhere safe to mark that exit, and then everyone else behind, they all take that junction until it comes to the very last person, that tail end Charlie. Then they make sure they scoop up that person that is marking the junction. The tail end Charlie stays the same, the person at the front stays the same, and everyone else will just sort of recycle through. You can do it with 3 people in a group, you can do it with 300 people in the group. When we do the Wild Bad Weekender with Dickie Vegas there was over 300 bikes doing the ride on the last one, and we used the drop-off marker system, and it works perfectly as long as that person marks the junction, and they don't move until the tail end Charlie scoops them up. If you move before that, then it all goes to rat poo. But it's a good little system. I'll do a little vid on it actually, trying to explain it better than what I've just done there. Right, back to the riding. So there you go, marking the junction, nice and safe, beautiful. Our original route this weekend, folks, was going to take us through all the passes up here in the Lake District, in particular Hard Knot Pass. Now, as you can imagine, with the levels of flooding that we've had, that's really the reason why I put it to the vote to maybe postpone the weekend. But anyway, as so many people still wanted to do it, Simon Weir's very kindly redone the route to avoid all of that. So it's still going to be quite a nice picturesque ride, as much as you can see out here, obviously. But it's not going to involve any of the big main passes. Did I tell you about the case heated clothing? Have I done that yet, folks? I can't remember if I've announced it yet or not. But you've probably seen on socials, there's about 8 million people who've been selected as finalists for the case sort of clothing ambassador, winter ambassador type role. I've got to admit, I thought I was someone special when they told me I'd been selected, but it seems there's loads of us in the same boat. We're all getting given these the kit, a selection of bits of kit, so no doubt your socials are going to be inundated. I will do my level best not to bombard you with it. I don't like being a billboard, but it's part and parcel of the role. I'm sure you appreciate that. But as ever, oh hang on, nationals, I'll give you my honest appraisal of it. But yeah, I think I've asked if I could have the heated vest and even the heated socks to give them a bash. So I will be out and about as much as I can over winter, giving them a good going over for you. So if you need to know anything about the case heated kit, make sure you let me know either in the comments or just DM me in the socials. Well, I would say look at that, but there's not really that much to see over to the right. It's just fog. You believe I brought my drone as well. Beautiful though, isn't it? Now, as always on the tractor, I've got the Inov K5 running. so you're going to be having some onboards via that. We're only concerned with that, with this grotty weather, I think the front lens in particular, that's probably going to suffer, so that will probably be quite waterlogged and maybe have a bit of grot and stuff on it. The back one tends to be not too bad, but what do you think? How's it coping? Let me know. This is, I believe it's called Ambleside. Lovely run this. It's lovely view, isn't it? Look at that. It's nice watching the snake of bikes all the way down the valley. Somebody said there was over 20 bikes here. Sorry if it's a bit blowy, folks. I had to keep the visor open to try and demist the visor. I'll tell you what, I hope I'm not going to regret saying this, but it's a much better ride than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be torrential downpour. It's alright actually, this is like a summer's day in Scotland, this. We're going swimming. This isn't good. Best bike in the world won't start. I should have some music going along with this, shouldn't I? It's like a bobsleigh, look. It's like a bobsleigh. Look at that. You can always count on Mr. English. He even has a set of jump leads. What a man.
Friday bike.
It's a GSA, isn't it?
I have exactly the same issue with that one, which is why I carry a booster pack.
Do you?
Yeah.
When did you get it? The bike?
April 2019.
Yeah. It's one of the first first lots of these 1250s. The batteries were all crap.
I put a new battery in it. I videoed it doing it, and BMW just go.
The first crop of these bikes that came out, dodgy, I don't know what it is. Well, they told me it was the batteries, but it sounds like it's not. It's something to do with the wiring.
When I was talking to the dealer, they said even if we see it do it, there's nothing we could do.
That's bollocks.
I know. So I just carry the booster pack around with me, and if it happens, and off you go. But the weird thing is, the battery's not flat, so it's something else.
Guess what, folks? The GS won't start. Not mine, but funnily enough, it's another 69 plate GSA. BMW, there is definitely an issue with these bikes. Right, Andy, maybe see you later.
I hope so.
Right, take it easy, pal. Yep. I'll give you a call in a bit. Whew. Right then, folks, no success there trying to jump start Andy's bike, so it's the old BMW recovery. See you in a bit, bud.
Okay.
See you, man. So the plan now, we've left Andy. Andy's waiting for recovery. They're going to come see if they can fix the bike, and if they can't fix the bike, then they will take him to the nearest BMW dealership, which is in Carlisle, and then either give him a courtesy bike or car, and he can continue on his way. So he'll either come and meet us or head home. Myself and Mark, we're going to go meet everybody else who are waiting for us in the cafe. Oh, it's always eventful, isn't it? It's always eventful. What's your name? Where'd you come from? Mark from Leeds. Right, I'm ready to rumble whenever you lot are. How about this, folks? Well, we've just stopped for a bit of scran at the Eden Cafe. There is well over 20 bikes here. Probably more like 40. Oh no. I'm just going to help him move. You alright? If you can hear us, we've still got one here. Cheers, Johnny. See you later. Ta-ra, pal. Bye-bye. Right, we're back on the road, folks. GS, 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 GS. BMW, I should get commission off you lot. And they'll go, who? There you go. Come on, what is it? What is it? Nationals! This is alright, isn't it? Considering there were flood warnings. Blimey, there's loads. Has anyone counted how many bikes there are yet? 32. I'll tell you what, it's not a bad turnout considering this is a postponed one and people weren't going to bother. Good on you for coming out. Cheers for that. Nationals! Watch out for those pheasants.
It's a bit windy, but we're at Tan Hill and I'm trying to herd cats and get people in for a picture. Nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me. Right, it's a video. Everyone wave.
It's a video. I thought there was a disco going on. It's the puggy. There you go, you're in it now. I'm filming. Say hello to your missus. Alright, Dorothy. Non-believers. That was a GSA. It's not a GS. It's the best bike on a low loader today, wasn't it?
That should have been on your TV, hasn't it? Steve.
Hi, Pete.
Hello.
How'd it go?
All right. You?
Yeah, awesome, thanks.
Switch the camera off.
No. I need an ending to the video.
Do you?
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Today was exceptionally good. Fab day, didn't we?
Cheers, boys.
It was really good.
Absolutely. Cheers for making the effort. Much appreciated.
Loved it. Brilliant. Bruce, I'm going to convince you to come today.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, no worries.
And what do people need to do?
Yes.
Like and subscribe.
That's the one.
Make a comment.
That's the one. Good boy. Good boy.
That really matter.
Excellent work. Good work.
And join. You're a great viewer.
100%. Hang on, there's one more. Stand by.
Join Patreon.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. You don't need to worry about that.
Join Patreon.
Slangs.
Don't forget to follow the Top Box Divider Man on Instagram as well.
What? Links down below.
Links down below.
There we go.
Oh, shop local, Alibaba's carpets. Yes, is a shit.
Yes, it's a
Says the man who wants an adventure bike. We love you, by the way.
Yeah, Pete said to get his arse out.
Say hello.
Have you enjoyed the day?
Oh,
Awesome.
brilliant.
Hang on, let me go the other way. All right.
Awesome.
Good day, wasn't it?
Always is with a big
Goes
name.
to show we're a lot of mad bikers.
Yeah, we're not a bad bunch, shall we? Say good night, Mark.
Good night, Mark.
Right, Simo, say something funny. That'll do.